All right, here at the garden, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the Happy Homestead. This is our farm. For the longest time, we've called it our land. We purchased this land 6 years ago, but lately I'm trying to get into the habit of calling it the farm. So it is an exciting day today. It is planting day for our 2025 tomatoes. I have 35 tomatoes here. They're already in their pots and kind of strewn along the garden. I mean, they're looking so sad, right? They're so big and they have got to get into the ground. The other thing, do you notice anything different? There are wood chips. Yay! Big applause. I didn't do it. I am so thankful. While I'm talking, guys, I'm gonna put new clips on my rollers. But yeah, I'm so thankful because I didn't have to do it. A good friend of mine was like, hey, if you're looking for help in the garden, I know a high school kid who's looking to make some money. He's a really hard worker and I've used him and he did phenomenal. And I was like, done. Say no more. And so I met him out here about a week ago and explained, you know, what the goal was, what I needed done, and he wood chipped the entire garden, like scooped it into the wagon and took the wagon loads all around and covered the entire garden. And it was the best money I spent because he earned every cent and he totally helped me. What in the world was that? Oh my gosh. I am so glad that got on camera because I can't wait to watch that back. Whew. Good morning. I don't know if that was a bee or a locust. What that was. Anyway, so the wood chipping, let's recompose myself. The wood chipping is done. So many things to get done now that it's like the garden's prepped, it's ready, gotta get everything in the ground. So I've got 35 tomato plants, 3 tomatillo plants. That's the goal today, is to just get those done. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back and try to do the squash tunnel, cucumbers on this trellis here, and then the peppers. Just so much, but gotta do it. So I had been looking forward to this day, like in anticipation with excitement and also just a little bit of anxiety because it's a lot of work. It really is. And it's hot today. I haven't even done anything yet and I'm already sweating. It's going to be in the 80s today. But all our any cold snaps are gone here in zone 8A. 8A, we're now 8A. So it's time to get this done. I even have one tomato plant. I'll see if I can find it and show you when I get there, with a small tomato on it. Like, it is time for these suckers to get in the ground. So excited. So the goal, I'm just gonna finish getting all of these roller trellises with new clips because the clips kind of crack over the winter and they're just not useful. So they're really only good for one season. And then I'm gonna start digging my holes. I'm probably gonna do like one panel at a time with my trellising. I think 3 of these panels need to have 6. And then the others are gonna have 5, 4, and 3. Because up there I have got my hardneck garlic in, so I need to kind of work around the garlic. And I'm gonna dig, and then I'm gonna put a scoop, like a handful of fertilizer in. I'm also gonna dig the words escaped me, as deep as I can because my tomatoes are so tall. I want them buried as much as possible within reason, because the more of the stalk that is underground, the more healthier roots that they will grow, the more stable the plant will become, especially since they're really top heavy right now. But the fertilizer, the plant, cover it back up, water, trellis, because each one of them is going to have to be trellised on the clips today. and then they're done. My husband and Marley are also on their way. So the kids are occupied elsewhere, so it's just adults and canine in the garden today in the farm. They're not here yet though. But I'm really hoping, because I am on a time limit, because the kids aren't here, I have to go get them. I'm really hoping I can get all of this done in about 2 hours. Marley! Baby boy! What you doing? What you doing? What's that? What's Daddy got? Gotten 15 done. I am super hot. I broke one. I accidentally broke one. That's the risk I suppose I take with them getting so leggy and tall. They look kind of sad right now. They look kind of sad. The one I broke is all the way down there and it's really sad. This stem didn't like totally break. It broke like maybe half. And so I just kind of put the stem back onto itself. I tried burying it, but it's just too high up. So it may not make it. We'll see. And it may. I don't have any tape. If I had some kind of trellising tape, I would tape it together. Kind of like a Band-Aid to help it heal properly. But I don't have any. So 15 done, plus the tomatillos. I did do the tomatillos up at the top. 3 more panels. I think each panel has 6. Yeah, that would be what? Well, that's more than 18. I don't know. Maybe I can't do math right now. Chop chop. I just broke 2 more. One, just like the other one, just like the first one, didn't fully break. And so it's in. It might make it. The other one though, however, just totally snapped. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna start my seeds like in the 1st to 2nd week of February next year and not get overexcited and go January. Now I have 1 less since I broke 1 in half. 8 left. 8 left. I can do this. My husband was working on the bees. I think he's now trying to get the lawnmower. Yeah, I think he's gonna try to mow the field here. Starting the lawnmower up for the first time. The other thing I wanted to mention is that when I started my seeds, and even when I up-potted them subsequent times, I really kept good track of like what was what, right? Here's my Cherokee, here's my Dr. Whitechee, here's my Roma, here's my cherry, right? And I kind of had it very meticulously noted with what's what. And this happens every year. I get to this point and I'm like, screw it. I don't care what's what. I don't care if there's a Roma here and a Roma down there and a paste here and a slicing here. Like it don't matter. So I have absolutely no rhyme or reason today on how things are planted. Just needed to get them in. I also ran out of fertilizer. I have 2 panels that I'm working on and I ran out of fertilizer in this 3rd panel, the last panel I had completed. So making progress, praying this works out with a lot of tomatoes this year because I'm already over it. That's so horrible to say. Feel really good. It's not only like a really cold water, some electrolytes, some red light, but also a shower. It's really, really dirty right now. Guys, all the tomatoes are in. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! The tomatoes are in. And even the one that broke, I don't know why I hadn't thought about it originally, but I was still able to plant it because it was just the top that broke off and there was still leaves and growth on the part that remained in the soil. So I planted it. So we'll see. So 35 tomatoes. 33 may only make it, remember, because 2 were kind of broke at the stem a little bit, but we'll see. I can see the one from here. Let me show you. It looks so sad. See that one? It's like, where's the camera? You see that one like totally bent over? That's the one that may not make it, but we'll see. I'm just so glad it's done. However, not all done. Still have so much more to plant. But excuse me. Most of it's done. Tomorrow I will do the squash tunnel and the peppers. However, I have some soil bags outside the garden that I need to get in here and dump into this raised bed so that I can plant some peppers in there. But happy with today's progress. It is so hot out. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what the temperature is. I will keep you updated with the garden and how things progress. So here's to kicking off the 2025 gardening season. I will see you soon. Get a cold drink of water for me. Stay healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.